All right, and we should be live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Merge Tribal Council, first Merge Tribal Council. I'm going to go off and start with Julia first. Julia, congratulations. You have won individual immunity in our classic Michelle Fitzgerald Merge Challenge. Walk me through it. How good does it feel to be safe at the Merge when a lot of you just meeting for the first time, especially?
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I definitely practice obviously a lot. Loki. Anyway, I practiced a lot as far as that went, but I made sure not to over practice. And I think as far as that goes, I think it is important to obviously get immunity, just because obviously it's Survivor, things change in the blink of an eye. So, I feel like for me at least, it's good to kind of know that I can still make connections with everyone. So I think that's like a good thing for me.
Very good point. Let's see. I'm moving over to Gianna now. She made Julia brought up the word connections. At this point in the game, do you think it's the most important time in the game, or do you think like the beginning of the merge and make those connections? Because obviously these are the connections that could potentially get you to the end.
Yes, yes. This is definitely the time to make sure you have those connections to help you get far into the game to the point of even having the chance to make finale and win that game. And then you should also have those connections because at this point, we're either finalists or we're going to end up being jurors. So you want to have those connections so if people are injured, they're going to want to vote you because you have their back or what have you. And you won't necessarily have a better jury per se, because at least you let them know what was going on, and if you did have to vote them, the reason why you voted them, or this is that and the fourth. So yes, connections are very important at this point in the game.
You're right. AJ, are you frozen? Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we're Gianna brought up a great point. Sometimes we don't let you know when jury starts until I read that vote and says the first member of jury. You guys know now coming to merge. Aston's already on the jury. Jury started. So how important is it the way you send people out now to be make sure they give you the vote back at the end?
It is important, but I also think that like no matter what, like if you're here to play, like I think a lot of us are, your feelings are still going to be hurt when you get voted out. I think that as long as you play a respectful game and can answer the whys to why you do things and do it the right way, that you can still earn people's vote. And you just have to hope that you don't have a bitter jury, but an open jury, and you just have to play your own play style and play your own game.
Very good points from everyone. Thank you so far. Linz, I'm going to move over to you. So now this is kind of the biggest vote we have in this game. It will be the biggest vote, obviously, because from now on we can only have 11 people left. So does this make this vote kind of tougher, and how is it being able to navigate 11 conversations and 11 different people and figure out what to do for a vote?
I mean, it definitely is a lot. Like, obviously, we started in small tribes of six, and then even at the swap, it was what, eight, seven, eight. And now we have a lot more people. Like, I'm definitely struggling. I'm not a Facebook girly, so really struggling to keep on top of the messages, and like connect with people and make sure that I am talking to people every day and that I'm talking to everyone and kind of getting to know people, especially since now we're at merge, but we just were on tribe. So it's like, okay, well, what connections existed prior that I wasn't a part of? Who is still close? Who's open to like making new connections? Like, where can I fit in with other people? So it definitely is tough to navigate. I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm trying my best.
So Kat, with this large numbers of votes, is there really any telling what can happen in Survivor? Or do you think it's kind of just kind of hope what your plan goes through and hoping that it's for the best?
Sorry, my husband asked me a question. Can you say that one more time? Normally, I don't have a problem hearing
No,
things, but I have ADD like mad.
you're fine. I get
This
it.
is
Me
written.
too. But I'm saying, like, do you think it's you can always know what's going on in Survivor? Or do you think if this as the game gets on, it gets harder to figure out what exactly is going to happen that night? Kind
I don't know, because with so many people, like you have to think like there's a lot of different things that could happen. So no, I don't think I don't I don't know. I have no clue. I don't even know what planet I'm on half the time. So like I don't know if like you can only know what you're allowed to know. So if people are willing to tell you the truth and clue you in, then sure, like you know that. But there are other things you could possibly not know. So honestly, like I don't know if I know anything. So I'm only know what I'm told. So
All right, and Jesse, let's see with you. So this is actually a really interesting merge breakdown. If you look at it, we have 4 people from each original tribe. Do you think that comes into factor somewhat, or do you think it's kind of, well, now we swap tribe, well, now we merge, and I've been connecting with this person?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you've seen people in the past, they've, formed alliances based on the previous tribes. But really, I said that's in the past, but nowadays people base it not on that, but just based on the people they talk to. But yeah, it's possible to form an alliance off your original tribe.
Fair enough. Lane, how fast did everything break out? Walk me through what the last weekend, this weekend's been with everyone being merged and everything. What kind of monsooned?
Craziness, man. It's been pretty busy. Actually, no, it's a lie. It was really quiet the first little bit. But today has been fucking chaotic. Oh, sorry for swearing. Has been really chaotic. But yeah, I think it's gonna stay that way for the rest of the game, probably.
Brandon, it leaves me on next with you. Um, what is it do you think is the easiest way to kind of get through and now navigating all these relationships on top of making sure that your plan works? What do you do about that to make sure that you're the one kind of in majority?
So I think relationships are very important with those who you talk to and building connections. I have no idea what's gonna happen tonight. Obviously the only person safe is Julia, so I'm actually out of the loop. So I hope with the little bit of talking that I did, there is what I'm on the right side of the vote tonight.
Let's see. And with that, Dustin, if you look at it, let me see. We are kind of moving faster. So now it's next thing before you know, we are going to be down to probably like a few people down than this week. Now we're not gonna tell you exactly how many, but like it's gonna pick up. So now is it like did this weekend really become important to make sure you solidified your bonds because now you're voting every single day, you don't have as much time?
Yeah, I think before this weekend, the people that we were on tribes with originally, even swap tribes, making all those connections were very vital. And now we don't have a lot of time to talk. We have 30, 45 minutes after challenge results, or well, today we had an hour. So like we don't have a lot of time to talk. So I think connections are very vital at this point to get us to the next stage.
All right. Let's see. A few more questions I have. Let's see. Darcy, if you had to sum up like in a sentence this merge so far, what would it be and why?
Chaotic. Because sorry, I got a lot on my mind, but basically, like Lindsay said, we were just in tribes and now we merged. So it's hard. Not say it's hard, but we have to now get used to and adapt to these new twists and turns. And I said this. I said we're gonna have all these twists and turns that you have coming up. So we just have to try to adapt to it and go with the flow and just kind of go from there. I also want to say something off topic that has nothing to do with the game, or to come back to me to do that for last or whatever. But you just let me know.
Okay. Amy, we're gonna play the game of word association because I love this game. And you look like you're ready to play it. Ready?
Oh, hold on. 2 seconds. I gotta tell y'all something. Hold on. Sometimes when you're not home, I like to sneak into your garden and roll around in the dirt and pretend I'm a carrot. Yay!
Way to
Yeah,
sneak that one in there.
He is live.
Brandon,
That's funny.
For anyone watching this and confused, that was Amy's punishment for talking that third time in the announcement chat. I love that you did it here. That is amazing.
It is with everyone, not just one person.
There you go.
Okay. So word association, I'm ready.
Okay. This game so far.
Super fun.
Challenges.
I want more challenging challenges.
Idols.
Needles?
Idols. Idols and advantages.
Needles?
Idols and
Oh,
advantages.
idols. I thought you said needles. Idols? I hope no one has any.
Okay. The contest tribe.
Amazing.
And the vote tonight.
That I don't know.
And
No word association.
And Megan, let me do with you if you can answer a question. I don't know. I know you're driving. It might be a little hard.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Let's see. This is always the hardest part because it's always so hard to ask 12 people questions. With you everyone kind of meeting for the first time and prior dynamics, is it harder to navigate different relationships and figure out everything that's going on and looking at a big picture, or do you think it's kind of just trying to blend in at this point early in the merge?
I'm not a fan of blending in general. That's like not who I am as a person. So that's kind of not what I do. But navigating individuals and individual groups and then the group as a whole, it's absolutely difficult. I struggled with that in the last tribe because I had a really, really difficult work schedule happening. And so I had a really difficult time at that point. But now that we're in a merge, it happens to coincide with my spring break. So I don't have to worry about that issue anymore, which is lovely. However, it doesn't negate the difficulty with managing or herding 12 cats, as it were, because I kind of feel like that's who we are a little bit. And so it's fun and challenging and a struggle all at the same time. So I'm enjoying it for sure, though.
All right. Well, it sounds like we are going to have a very fun tribal. I'm ready to get to it. Does anyone else have anything like to say before we get to pre-vote advantages?
Next time, give me the word association. That's what
I will. Okay. Okay. I will give it to you. Yes. Darcy, I know you wanted to say something.
I just want to
That's
send my
super
thoughts.
fun.
Sorry. I just wanted to send my thoughts and prayers to Marnie Madison's family. I don't know
Period.
if I don't know if any of you guys knew her, but she passed away today, so I found that out. So I had played with her, and I'm pretty sure a couple of other people played with her. So I just wanted to send condolences to the family and just give her a quick shout out because she was an amazing lady.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you. That
You're
goes
welcome.
from all of us here who do send thoughts and prayers. Thank you for that, Darcy, to bring that up. With that being said, anybody else have anything they'd like to say? All right, if anybody has a pre-vote advantage, they'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. All right, go send in your votes or bump them if you haven't already.
I'm just saying, Prod, you should put like hold music on or something while we are waiting patiently. Like
The
put on like
elevator music.
Survivor tribal music or something. I don't know.
There's a game that does that. Oh, not me talking over Peter.
Oh, come on, guys. I was going to sing for you all.
I will say I have tried it before and I got copyrighted, so I haven't tried it again.
I think Triumph does that. If you've ever played that game, I think they do that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Gian
they
is
do.
not. I know Gian has
Yeah,
played,
they
so
do.
yeah.
Sorry, Loki's eating, so I'm like trying to have him not bother me.
I love the fact you have a Loki like I do. Or is he crazy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll probably see
mine-
him either on the couch or the bed after with the zoomies.
So mine, when he was a puppy, ate my whole entire couch.
Oh
like
my-
down to the boards. The
Oh
whole
my
entire
God.
couch. I had to replace my whole entire
Oh my,
living
I would have been
room.
so mad. Oh my God.
I
He
find
was a
it funny.
puppy.
I find it funny you guys both have a dog named Loki because I have
She has a cat named Loki.
He's the
I don't know what
best.
is that name. I named him after the Marvel character, so
Yeah.
I got
yeah, it means
I got
master of
okay.
trickery.
So I got my Loki after we had one of my little dog, she was Pomchi Mini Pim.
Aw.
And she was playing with the bigger dogs and she got toppled over and so it messed up her neck and she had a seizure
Oh my God.
in between me and my husband in bed and she passed away and I was like, no more dogs, I'm done because I can't do that.
Oh my God.
And so a military couple moved here to Fort Walton and they couldn't have any animals under a year old. And I was like, no, I don't want a dog. I don't want no more animals. No. And they bring them to the damn bowling center. And I'm like, hence Loki. But his
Aw.
name was Oakley. Oakley. And I was like, yeah, you're not an Oakley. No. So we changed it to Loki and he lives up to his name.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah,
pretty
he does.
awesome.
Yeah, I know it means master of trickery. My mom named him, so I think it was after
Mhm.
that and like the Marvel character.
Yep.
Like I've had him since he was 6 months old. He's 7 now.
He
Oh, he's
was
got-
about my Loki was about 6 months when we
Mhm.
got him.
Aw.
So
I love that.
he'll
But I
be
know there's
5.
3 Lokis on the tribe now. Love it.
The Lokis.
Literally.
Has Tribal Council happened yet?
They're counting the votes, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're counting the votes. Yeah, but the
Okay.
main
Everyone
council
make sure you
has.
put the votes in.
Sorry, I was doing some financial things. That's always fun.
So I'm going to be driving into another dead zone, so I may be
Okay. Well, drive safe, Megan.
She's a robot.
I live out in the country. Like my wife has chickens and there's cows across the street. So I live like legit out. And so getting to my location, there's like 20 minutes, no, 25 minutes to get to the nearest Publix, 20 minutes to get to the nearest Walmart. Like that's where I live, out in the country.
Oh, geez. It looks dark there.
Country lines, it's a one highway that goes like the entire like state.
Mm-hmm.
And so I live in
Jesse,
Florida.
do you
Just
vote?
in case you guys didn't know this.
I know you guys. Okay.
What? So I live just like about an hour north of Orlando.
Mhm.
And it's very, very, very rural up here. And we're actually the horse capital of the world. So all the Kentucky
did you get mine
Derby
on
and
that? Yeah, I did
Triple Crown
vote.
people all come
Mhm.
here during the winter.
Oh, wow.
So we have lots and lots of ridiculously rich people who are here and lots
Mhm.
of cows.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it was exciting that we used eggs because we have eggs and we have chickens.
Right.
So, but like literally chickens to the other
Agreed.
teachers.
Is someone saying something
literally-
because all I hear is Julie go, yep, yep, That
Yes,
makes
and I'm
sense.
hearing too.
I was like, who's talking? I was like, I don't
I
hear
don't care who it
anybody.
is. I'm gonna do that with everybody. If I don't know who you're talking to, I'm just gonna respond. I used to have a friend who I used to have a friend who worked, well, I still have a friend, but like she worked at a hotel like long hours, and she would like talk to like customers and I would just respond because I couldn't hear the customers like over Zoom. It was great.
Oh my gosh.
The backgrounds that you have for the I can't tell if it's very, and it could be just because I'm driving, it's not a full screen, but what is that?
Wait, where?
I think she's talking to Darcy, I think.
Oh, the clown? It's kind of creepy, but I know she likes her horror movies.
That's Art. Oh wait, I'm muted. No, I'm not. That's Art the clown. He's from this movie called Terrifier. It's my background.
He's creepy though.
That's okay. I
He's
still
a
love him.
huge horror
So
fan.
Oh, Jay's back.
I do have the votes. At this time, anybody has an idol or any post-vote advantage, like play now, just to do so.
Yeah, Jay, I actually do have something.
Would you please send that to the contest tribe chat?
Can I just say something that in this game, fire represents your life, and when this is gone, I want to believe that I'm safe tonight, but this is a merge round, and I want to have that safety, so I am gonna say Sierra Dawn Thompson found the legacy advantage, so it's only good for top 12 and top 6, and I don't need a souvenir, so I'm gonna send that to the tribe chat right now.
Please go ahead so I can confirm it.
Where can you bump it?
Yeah.
Good play, buddy.
Sorry. Let me find it. Tribe chat.
It's bumped for you. Okay.
You'll be playing in the veto.
All right, and I can go ahead and confirm that that is the Epiphany Legacy Advantage. Any votes cast against Brandon tonight will not count. Anybody else? All right, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out. We'll just a few minutes to say their goodbyes. One second. Sorry, my computer's having trouble loading this. Oh my gosh, why won't it load? Okay. Sorry, I don't know why it's doing this to me. It just loaded 2 seconds. Okay, I got it now. I'm sorry. Minimize everything now. Confirm y'all can see. It's being weird to me, so.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
First vote, Brandon does not count. Second vote, Brandon does not count. Third vote, Brandon does not count. Fourth vote, Brandon does not count. Fifth vote, Brandon does not count. Sixth vote, Brandon does not count. Seventh vote, Brandon does not count. Eighth vote, Brandon does not count. Ninth vote, Darcy That's 1 vote, Darcy. Next vote. Brandon does not count. We're at 1 vote, Darcy. Next vote. Dustin. That's 1 vote, Dustin, 1 vote, Darcy, 1 vote left. Next vote, and this seventh person vote out, and the second member of jury is Dustin.
That's crazy.
Dustin with 2 votes. That is enough tonight, unfortunately. The tribe has spoken.
That's
Go ahead
crazy.
and say your goodbyes.
That's so crazy.
I don't know who voted for me, but I was being truthful, and I was with some of you to the very end.
That's wild.
I'm gonna say though, and I'm pissed because this is the second time this has happened to me. I had the Love It idol. I found it.
Like, yeah.
So, I want to know who voted for me, but I'm not going to find out tonight. So,
Well, Dustin, you know I didn't. So,
yeah, I know, but I don't know who did, and I trusted the wrong people apparently. So, we'll see. I guess I'll see who wins. I guess I'll see who is at the end of the game, and I guess I'll see who gets to the end. And my vote will be based on certain
Love
things.
you, Dustin.
Love you,
Dustin.
Dustin.
That's
Dustin.
crazy.
You,
buddy.
I'm so sorry, Dustin. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Love you, Dustin.
this is crazy.
Love you, Dustin.
That is
wow,
crazy, for
wow,
real.
wow.
All right. Well,
yeah,
I say,
wow. Yay.
Dust-
We know at least one of the votes
I will say
that voted for Dustin.
I will say, Dustin, you know that I have been trying to get you to play this game for seasons. You unfortunately had to drop out of Matilda, but I'm so glad that you got to play and you are part of the Radical family now. Thank you so much. And you get to say who wins this game. So thank you so much again for playing.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye, buddy.
Thank you for playing, Dustin.
All right, I'm going off live.